Hello, friends, family, comrades, rebels, insurgents, refugees, exiles, expatriates, people in hiding, and all the ships at sea. I debated whether or not I should say this. I wondered if it would do any good. I have profound fears for the future, deep anger and sadness for my country.
Our country. Our country that's been stolen away from us.
Captured by those who traffic in fear and hatred and bigotry and poison.
I feel like we're lost in the forest right now. We're down the rabbit hole.
And there is no end in sight.
I know you all feel the same sentiments.
The rage against the unanswerable abyss.
The terror of what lies ahead.
The confusion of what this nation has become.
I will not attempt to glide over the monumental disaster that was this election.
There's no silver lining.
There's no redemption. The illusion of hope in this last year
has been mercilessly stripped away.
The monster we face is now unleashed
and free to wreak havoc and spill the blood of innocence.
We are in a dark place.
Perhaps the darkest place.
Unable to even conceive of the idea of light.
But we have been in such midnight moments before.
We have been in the pits of Vietnam.
And the hanging trees of Jim Crow.
We have despaired on the cotton fields of Mississippi.
And the breadlines of the Depression.
We've been beaten down by crooked cops.
Pushed around by factory bosses.
Terrorized by the Klan.
And the fascists.
And the Nazis.
And know-nothing.
And the fat cats.
And robber barons.
And the corrupt politicians.
And wicked masters.
But we are never surrendered.
We have never weakened or wavered.
Did we surrender at Kent State?
Jackson State?
No.
Did we surrender at Selma, Alabama?
No.
Did we surrender at Haymarket?
No.
On the lettuce fields of California?
In the textile mills of Massachusetts?
In the coal mines of Colorado?
In the meat packing plants of Chicago?
At the Stonewall riots?
At the pro-choice rallies?
At the equal rights for women marches?
At the anti-war demonstrations?
At the strikes and the walkouts?
And the bus boycotts?
No.
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 Remember, we have history on our side.
We have the march of progress.
The struggle for what is right and good
and pure
and free
and
equal
and just
and beautiful. We have the raised fist
of every fighter.
We have the righteous scale of anyone who's been wronged by the system
anywhere, at any time.
We have the power of the powerless.
We have the moral clarity of the dispossessed.
We are the heart, the soul of the struggle, the battle that never ends.
Look to our heroes. We are the inheritors of a proud past
populated by giants,
heroes,
artists,
revolutionaries,
thinkers, believers in mankind,
defenders of the oppressed.
We have the pen of Walt Whitman
and Hemingway,
the determination of Cesar Chavez,
Margaret Sanger, and Sojourner Truth.
The faith of Martin and Malcolm.
The beauty of Billie Holiday and Duke Ellington.
The strength of Roosevelt and Kennedy.
The joy of Mark Twain.
The history of America
has been written by us.
It does not belong to demagogues,
the fearmongers,
the war profiteers,
the rich, the greedy,
theocrats,
and the mullahs.
They twist the Constitution.
But we make it straight.
They wrap themselves in the flag.
But we fight for the freedoms.
Not the fabric. They shout out their pledges of allegiance.
But we do the dirty work of democracy.
They claim to represent the real America.
But we are the keepers of the tree of liberty.
It ain't over yet, folks.
Not by a long shot.
So cry a few tears.
Bang against the walls.
Scream into the wind.
Then collect yourself.
And get back to work.
It's time to punch the clock. The battle for America has begun.